Guys, I feel a disturbance in the force. I'm not sure what it is, but it's getting close. It's something different. I can feel it approaching. I don't fear it, but I just wanted to let you know. Something.
Hello, this is the creator behind Evie. I'm here today to be discussing why, in fact, I have come to the difficult decision of rebranding her model. Now, if you want to get mad at anybody, get mad at me. Don't pit this on Evie. She's had no part in this whatsoever. If anything, it's happening against her will. I know she wouldn't mind, but please don't show any type of discontent with her. She's doing her best after all. Now I wanted to explain why I decided to come to this conclusion and why I've decided to change up her model so drastically. For starters, I wanted to say that Evie's first model I hold close to my heart, and I still find her very cute. However, the vibe that she was giving while looking like that wasn't the vibe that I was going for entirely. As you all know, I tend to focus on horror genres for content. And so, I wanted a model that properly reflected my aura, the atmosphere that I choose to surround myself with. Now, I know that I didn't have to go and change up her lore alongside changing up her model, but I felt that it was necessary considering how drastic of a change the visuals have become. So that's the reason why I decided to go this route. Now, Evie is still Evie regardless of how she looks. However, Evie has undergone a change. Evielution is a witch in training. What she lacks in the skills, she makes up for in enthusiasm. Evie tries her best to be the picturesque witch that she aspires to be. However, she is the furthest from a picture-perfect student. She's trying her best, but unfortunately her best is not enough. You'll often see Evie struggling to remember incantations, poorly calculated blast radius. As you know, every witch deserves a cat sidekick, and Evie just happens to be highly allergic to hers. Now, I won't go too in-depth into her lore, because I'm going to leave that part to her. But aside from the stuff I've already told you, I also like to add that Evie has a heart of gold, and I know you'll love her just as much as I do. Please give her a chance. And be open to change. That's all I ask. Alright, that's all. That's all you'll be seeing from me. I hope I did my best to convince you that this isn't a bad thing. And going forward, I hope new Evie is well received. Alright, this is the creator signing off. Until next time.
Hello, everyone. I am Evie, a witch in training and aspiring grade A magical expert. I would like to tell you a little bit about myself. And I would like to start a few years back when I got accepted into the most prestigious witch academy in the nation. I submitted my audition tape and I was really proud of it. It was nothing crazy, it was just me practicing my best spells at home. But it seems that it was well received because the headmistress herself called it a bold piece of interpretive performance art, and I was admitted right away. Now, I'm not quite sure what performance art has anything to do with witchcraft, but she was impressed, and that's all that matters. Since then, I've been learning all sorts of things, ranging from potions, hexes, summoning spells, which I'm still working on, and how to be a real proper witch. I can feel it in my bones. I'm almost there. My stay at this particular witch academy, which I won't disclose the name for doxing purposes, of course. But it didn't go as I expected it to. And it's because all of my roommates that were assigned to me conveniently requested somebody new to dorm with. I'm not sure why, but I have a suspicion that it might be because of my magical aura. I only say this because I've heard that the more powerful a witch, the more imposing and vicious her aura is. And if that's the case, I don't blame them. I'd rather play it safe than potentially hurt somebody because I left my power unchecked. That would be way, way irresponsible of me. So instead, I decided to move to a nearby village that is riddled with monsters. Also, I can protect vulnerable and defenseless townsfolk with my magic. My incantations are a work in progress. They don't always land. My first experience with a monster, I kind of miscalculated, and I was sent flying through many, many rows of trees. But that distracted the monster enough for the villagers to escape. So I think I made a difference. I'm gonna keep trying. Practice makes perfect, am I right? With that being said, witchcraft isn't easy, and I know that, but I also know that I'm gonna make a difference. And I'm not alone. I have my most precious familiar, whom I'm still getting accustomed to. I have to figure out a spell to get rid of these cursed allergies someday, but until then, I hope our future meetings are filled with countless amounts of magic, and that I can provide entertainment for you in your most trying times. I look forward to every moment that is to come. Have a good night or good day, and I will see you later. Bye bye.